What's up, guys? This is Maxwell Comics Inc. I'm your host, Maxwell. Today we'll be talking about Legends of Tomorrow, Season 3, Part 1 review. So basically what happens is the Legends of Tomorrow are basically retired. You know, that whole thing with them breaking time, it was real. Rapunzel came back from like 5 years in the future, and he's like, I have a time bureau now. These people, they're elite people. Well, you're all fired. I'm taking the Wave Rider. Go back to 2017. Live your normal lives. That's what they do. They think that's boring. They hate it. They have their lives have no purpose. They need to be time travelers. Sarah works at Walmart. Ray works at some weird app store. Nosy Mr. Steele or whatever. His name is slipping my mind. Um, yeah, the Steel guy. He is in Central City actually, helping Team Flash. That's interesting. Maya went back to 1942. Um, Stein's at home with his daughter and wife. Jax is being Jax, being a kid. I don't know, but yeah, they're all like, we missed being superheroes. And they more or less they reconvene, go to the time bureau, trying to get back out there. Cause Mick, who was in Aruba, I think it's called Aruba, sees Julius Caesar. It's a time aberration, so what's a time displays it's an anachronism or whatever. So they're like, time bureau, hey, there's an anachronism. Can we fix it? They're like, no, you can't do it. Long story short, they say, fuck you, time bureau. We're taking the wave rider. We're gonna fix it because even though you don't trust us. And nevertheless, they basically fix the anachronism, blah, blah, blah. So basically the mission statement this season is to go and fix all the anachronisms so that if we broke time, we need to fix it. And plus our lives suck, so we might as well be time travelers. So yeah, the Time Bureau is basically meant to be this bigger, better team. They're professionals, but they're legends, they're screw-ups. And it's just like, the Time Bureau, they're over the top, over dramatically rude. And this really just sounds really stupid, even though it's supposed to be super smart. Like, oh, they were doing some weird mocking them thing where they were trying to fly the fake wave rider, and they were like, oh, we use tractor beam to do this and that and go up into space, and that's stupid, huh? Only an idiot would do that. Nigga, you. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. But I'm not gonna say it. So, boy, 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 you know the legends did this. You know legends exist. You know they did this. Why do you insist on being such an ass? Like, you know the legends did this. You know the legends did this. And you know it saved the world because you're here. So why are you being disrespectful as well? I don't know. And then this is Agent Sharp, who's like being extra disrespectful. And then they have to just like every episode they're coming meeting the time bureau. The time bureau has to just be a pain in their ass. It's one of those like organizations where like they're not evil, so you can't like destroy them or fight them. But at the same time, it's like they're just trying to be extra. I don't know. Basically, yeah, they're going through time trying to fix these anachronisms. And the basic storylines are not too many storylines. Just they're trying to fix anachronisms. That's what they're doing. They There's this weird plot where Mr. Steele and Maya broke up because Maya went back in 1942 because she realized, hey, if I stay here, Vixen, as in Martin McCabe Vixen, won't exist because I need to go have sex and take care of my child and have a baby and have a granddaughter and all that stuff. I need to do that. She goes back in time to do that. They pick her up, and then Amaya's trying to. Okay, she comes back because there's something going on with her totem. Her totem is manifesting creatures and it's taking over her, and she's coming animalistic. She's killing people, and she's like, "That's not good." Yeah, you're doing the legend and you figure out what's going on. And then there's this whole thing with Stein. Victor Garber's leaving the show, so Stein is like, I need to. I want to leave the show basically. I want to leave the legends. And first she's like in denial, but she's like, no, I don't want to leave. And then, there's something on me. And then, Jax is like, we need to break up Firestorm. I can't keep you here. You need to be with your family too. His daughter's having a baby, and he's like, well, I want to be a grandpa. I want to do this and that. So that's the thing. Um, Yeah, those are pretty much the big storylines that are going on. They also get some new girl. Her name is Zari. Zari basically is an airbender. She has a totem like a Maya, but I don't think it's one of the Zambezi totems. It's just like a weird totem from the comics. I don't know. Basically in the comics she's Isis. She's married to Black Adam, so maybe they do some Shazam stuff. I don't really know. I don't really care. Well, actually, I do care. It's not something I'm saying. I'm a nerd. I just don't care the fact that at the moment I'm kind of tired. Yeah. So that's what the legends are doing. There and then there's also the overarching villain Malice. The Time Bureau, like they're like, we need them to stop Malice. You know, what's Malice gonna do? And Malice is this big arching over force. So basically, Malice is recruiting people and villains throughout time. He's able to get Damien Dark's daughter. He's able to bring back Damien Dark from the dead. He's able to recruit Gorilla Grodd. He's able to recruit Kuwasa, who was a villain from the Vixen villain. So we're gonna make a Vixen villain. So that's pretty cool. And you know, they're all kind of working together for some type of goal. It's not very sure. We're not really sure what Malice is up to. All we know is that he's recruiting powerful people for a powerful reason. Um, yeah. So there's not too much of story of the main plot, but there's just all these side stories that are gonna get resolved. Nate and Maya basically they're not gonna be a couple anymore, I guess, even though there's some kind of feelings for each other. I don't really know. I don't really care about Nate and Maya. I care about them individually. I just don't care about them together. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want to make me interested, maybe have Ray and Nick together. I don't know. It doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. Or maybe have. I'm more interested in the Sarah Sharp relationship that they're kind of pushing me towards. But also, yeah, a big thing happens in the crossover. Stein dies in the crossover, which is very sad. He left the show. Sad. Basically, they found a way to break up the virus from him, but they didn't do it until he was like in a critical condition, and they only did it because Jax would die too. And Jax, gave it to him. So Jax didn't die, but Stein died. Jax was making him alive, and it was just this whole big thing. So basically, the Legends are also dealing with the death of Stein. So that's something. They get a chance to save him, but then Jax is like, I'm gonna try to save you, and then young Stein is like, no, sensitive teeth, air, not bad. He's like, no, I've lived my life. I have a daughter, a granddaughter, a life. I'm great friends. I don't need you to save me. So Jax is off to leave the show. He's like, who am I without Firestorm? Plus, he can't really do anything without, I know he doesn't have power. He's not really useful. He's got to go. So the Firestorm's out. Those two characters are gone. So now we only have Sarah and Mick and yeah, Sarah and Mick and Ray are the only original Legends left. Rip is still on there occasionally. Time Bureau turns against Rip because he's like, Malice is coming, we need to stop him at all costs. And Time Bureau's like, you're ridiculous. There's no such thing as Malice. You're crazy. Even though Rip created them and knows all this more stuff than them, but they're idiots, so whatever. Also in the crossover, we have this great relationship between Ray, not Ray Palmer, but there's this guy, the Ray, whose name is Ray, which is interesting, weird but interesting. And he's gay, and he's in a relationship with the captain, with the Snart of that run. That Snart stayed on Earth 1 for a while to hang out with the Legends, I guess. Whatever. So Snart's temporarily there. So yeah, that's a thing. Overall, Legends is not a plot show for me. It's just a fun show. We don't really have much of plot. We don't really know too much of what's going on. I'm just telling you a recap of what's all gone on in the season, what's happening, the different things happening with different characters. So yeah, that's a thing. But a lot of things were just like trying to get Zari integrated into the team. Zari is, she lost her family to Argus, because in the future Argus is like a really bad organization. They try to destroy metas. So Zari is a hacker. She likes to hack time. She's very smart. She's very caring. Her and Amaya have this connection. We don't know what it is with her totems. It's really cool. I'm kind of happy to see where that goes. So there's like a lot of interesting, fun concept. There's just not like a big overarching villain yet. Damien Dark is gonna be recurring. I know, and there's God, and there's all those other things, but Legends is a candy show, you know, give us cool action superhero stuff. Not too much story at the moment. We'll probably get into Malice more in the second half of the season. But this is basically what just happened, you know, this season. Basically. First half. Yeah. So anyway, that's all I really have to say about it. That's the recap. Those are kind of how I feel about the different situations. I either liked it, thought it was stupid, or didn't care. That's pretty much how it was. I don't know. Do I have a rating system? I don't really know. Anyway, this has been Axel Comics Inc. I'm your host, Sir Maxwell. May the power protect you. Bye.